Hi guys, welcome to Perfectly Imperfect, the channel for those who are not perfect and don't have it all together like us. We want to speak to those people who have felt like they just don't fit, to the ones who feel broken by life and don't understand what the purpose to life is. I'm Debbie, and I'll be joined by my better half Baden, and we'd like you to join us on our journey. As you can see, we don't have a studio set up. We're just starting out from our home, from our bedroom actually. The lighting's not perfect, nothing's perfect. I can't find my brush, so not that I'm going to look perfect every day, because this is usually my look for every day. Okay, the purpose of this channel, for me, it's a more personal thing than anything else. I've been through a lot of ups and downs in my life. I've been through a lot of good times, a lot of bad, really bad times. And life is hard. It is. We are very imperfect followers of Jesus. I personally have made a total mess of my life. I've kind of gone against the grain with everything. I couldn't quite fit into the role that society told me that I had to fit in. You know, we go to school, you learn hard, you leave school, you go to varsity, you get degrees, you find a job, you make something of yourself, become a contributing member to society. I just couldn't quite fit into that mold. Life for me has never really made much sense. What is the purpose to it all? What is it? There's just so much, and especially now, so many lost, hurting, suffering people. It breaks my heart. I haven't been a huge fan of humanity. In fact, human beings, over the course of my life, I grew to hate human beings. We are the most selfish species on the planet. We think of nothing but ourselves. We're just a hateful species. Excuse my dogs. As I look around at what's going on in the world, I can honestly say, what the fuck? I thought I was the crazy one. My whole life I've never felt normal. I've always felt out. I just don't fit. Something's wrong with me. When I look around now, I think we are the normal ones. I'm glad I didn't fit. I don't want to fit with these people. They're not my people. Sometimes I even wonder if they are human. They just don't make any sense. Nothing that they do or say makes sense. I started a journey in 2018 with Jesus, a journey of self-discovery. I was so lost, I was so hurt, and I was very broken. And I couldn't understand why I did the things that I did. I couldn't understand why I behaved the way I did. There was not much that I understood. And I tried to change. I tried to be different. I did all the Christian things that they told me to do, and nothing worked. And in 2018, I got to the point where I just said to Jesus, you know what, I can't anymore. I can't live this life that you have asked me to live. I can't be the person that you have asked me to be. I can't do the things that the church is asking me to do. And I think Jesus sighed a big sigh of relief and said, well, at long last, I've been waiting for you to get to this point. You see, we were never meant to do life alone. We weren't created to do life alone. And the reason why humanity is in such a mess is because we have shut God out. We have taken Jesus out of everything. He is our moral standard. And if you take him out, we have no moral standard, which you can see happening in the world right now. Humanity has lost its humanity. It's lost its morality. It's lost its ability to think for itself. We've been told what to think for so many years now that we do not know how to think for ourselves. And I'm just so glad that I'm part of those people. They called me rebellious. Well, hell, I'm quite glad that I rebelled now, because this stuff that's going on now, I've never conformed. I've never wanted to conform. And now that they are forcing this conformity on us, I'm built for this. I'm built for this. I've got a strong God. I've got a strong Jesus that lives inside of me, and I'm prepared. I'm prepared. For the first time in my life, I feel normal. For the first time in my life, I feel that I have a purpose. I have a purpose. And for me, that purpose, and I believe it's the purpose of life, the purpose of life for each and every individual, that purpose is to get to know Jesus, because he is life. Without him, we don't have a life. Without him, we've got insecurities, oh my word, I've had so many insecurities, guilt, hatred. I've hated on myself for all of my life, and he is now getting me to that point where he accepts me as I am, and he is helping me to accept myself. He's helping me to see that I'm not just a sum of my behavior. There's a lot more to me than just how I act outwardly. There's a whole lot that is going on inside of me that I don't understand. And I don't know how a lot of the bad things that I think inside of me, I don't know how they got there. It's taken a lifetime for them to get inside there. And it's because I've done things without Jesus in my life. And I got destroyed in the process. He is now helping me to put my life back together. I'm not talking religion, guys. I'm not talking this hocus pocus, churchy bullshit. I've been a part of the church for most of my life, not because I thought church could help me. I went to church because I knew that I needed Jesus. And sadly to say, I didn't find him much in the church. I found people that have helped me on my journey, and I'm very grateful to God for those people, and they know who they are. But the church as a whole, they didn't give me the answers that I needed. The answers that I needed was, get to know Jesus for yourself. Don't get to know him through somebody else's eyes, through somebody else's experience, through somebody else's perception of who he is. Get to know him yourself. He's very real. He's very, He's very tangible. He's very, he's not far away, guys. He's not. All you've got to do is just look inside, because that's where he lives. Just look inside your heart. And you'll find him. You'll find him. Exactly where this channel is going to go, I really don't know. I just have this thing in my heart that I needed to start something, because I know I'm not alone in this journey. I know there's a lot of people out there that have felt like me and that feel like me. And I just want to say to all those people, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You can't. You have a purpose, and now is your time. We have sat on the sidelines our whole life, trying to just survive life. And I honestly believe that now is our time. It's our time to stand up for what we really believe in, to show the world who we are. We're not the fuck-ups that everybody said that we were. We're not the fuck-ups that we thought we were. Life has just expected us to be something that we cannot be. We can only be the person that Jesus creates us to be. And the most important commandment in the Bible for me, which pertains to all of life, every single part of life, is love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul, and then love your neighbor, and the most important part, as you love yourself. The church gets that wrong. They harp on the first two parts. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your mind and all your soul, and love your neighbor. Loving yourself is crux to it all. Well, loving Jesus is the most important, because when you love him and you get into relationship with him, real relationship. I don't have relationships down pat. I've destroyed every relationship that I've ever been in. I'm not good at them. I haven't been a great mom. I can go on and on and on about how bad I've been, but you know what? None of that actually matters. Because I am now on track. I have realized that my most important relationship in life is my relationship with Jesus. And when I realize how much he loves me as I am, I don't have to change in order for him to love me. That's where religion has got it wrong. You've got a whole list of to-do things that you have to do in order to please God, in order to get into his good graces. That's bullshit. All you've got to do is just get to know him. Get to know him through his word. Get to know him by spending time with him. How do you get to know somebody if you don't spend time with them? If you don't talk to them and allow them to talk back? My problem with Jesus most of my life is that I've just come to him fighting, arguing, angry, and with a list of demands that I want him to meet. And I've never ever taken the time to actually just be quiet and to listen what he wants to say to me. And Jesus is love. His message is the message of love. His love language is love. And with him I have experienced a love that is like no other. He has given me the best husband. He has helped. He has used my husband to help me to see his love. My husband has also loved me in a way that I don't understand. And I'm very grateful to God that he has put Barden in my life. And God is now helping me to love myself. The reason he's shown me that the reason why all my relationships have been in such a mess is because I cannot give what I don't have. If I cannot love myself, how can I love my neighbor? How can I love my God? And if I don't know that God loves me, how can I love myself? It's all, I would say a vicious circle, but this circle is not vicious. If you get it right, if you can understand that Jesus loves you as you are, not as you should be, because none of us are as we should be. That's a famous quote from Brennan Manning, and I'll be talking a lot about him because he's real. We need some reality in life, guys. We are bombarded by fake news. We are bombarded by fake people. We are being pushed around and shoved around like we are nothing, and yet we are the greatest thing that God ever created. If you look around the world, I would never say so. I would say God made a big mistake with human beings, but he knows what he's doing. I don't pretend to understand God and who he is and how he does things, but this is him. The world is going according to his plan right now, whether you believe in him or not. People tell me, hey, I don't believe in God. It makes me smile very sadly, because they're missing out on the best part of life. yeah, this is just a short intro. I need to get something started and up. So I can't wait until everything is perfect. I'm totally imperfect. Jesus partners his perfect with my imperfect, which makes me perfectly imperfect. And where this channel is going to go, I've said it before, I don't really know. There's a range of things that I'd like to talk about and cover and discuss, and we are still allowed to discuss things, are we not? We are told that we're not. We're told we're not allowed to think for ourselves. We're told to believe what they tell us to believe. Well, yeah, not gonna happen, eh? Not gonna happen. Well, guys, this is just a short introduction. Baden will be joining me. I would love for you guys to join us as we travel on this journey called life. If you like what you've seen so far, please press the subscribe button and like this video if you liked it. I'm going to try, I'm not going to promise, I'm going to try and put up a weekly a video. And yeah, hopefully there are others out there that would like to join me. If not, then I'm doing it for myself. Thanks for watching. Cheers for now. Bye.